Ciarán O'Macher and I'm the producer online for BBC GAEILGE, so I look after all of the online content for Irish language output that we have. My daily working language is Irish. I spend my day either translating things or writing things. It's a communications job, really.
I am Paulina and I am Bulgarian interpreter. My company is Diversity NI, and what we do is training, interpreting and translation.
My name is Karen Morrison and I work as an Information and Communication Assistant for the European Commission representation in Northern Ireland.
My name is Daniel Grant and I am an inside sales representative here at Micro Focus selling our COBOL software.
Well, I originally went to an Irish language primary school and secondary school, so I learned all my Irish sort of naturally in a kind of bilingual context.
Before I came to Northern Ireland, I used to work as a TV presenter, and I just had that passion for traveling, for learning new cultures, for exploring, and I wanted to study in American university, and that's why I sat down and studied English.
I studied Spanish through school and then at university as well. I just had a connection to the language and enjoyed it, and the idea of travelling to Spain or South America really appealed to me. I spent a year while at Queen's in Colombia, South America, where I taught English and obviously improved my language skills.
From first year in school, I remember vividly. I was sitting in my first French class and we were going through the verbs, and I remember just thinking, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It just felt easy to me. I didn't have to work too hard at it. It was just natural, and I knew that languages were going to play a large part in my life and especially in my working life, and it turned out to be true.
Interpreters have to be qualified, they have to be professional, they have to have a very good listening skills, they have to listen, they have to process the information, they have to memorize the information. Their short-term memory have to be really good.
We're constantly creating output in Irish language, but in addition to that we want to make the whole BBC experience available as much through Irish as possible. So now we're working on the products. You can get the weather app now in Irish, which was extremely interesting and challenging to translate.
The official working languages of the European Union are basically French and English. Obviously English is my mother tongue, but when I deal with the likes of our admin department, our human resources department, the common language we have is French, so we communicate every day in French.
Here in the office we have a lot of Latin American and Spanish people, so I would help them in their day-to-day work with stuff in English and also in Spanish. Frequently we would also have meetings and talk about the work we're doing in our languages. People believe that an A-level level of speaking a language isn't enough, whereas it is. If you have an A-level, you're able to, in a business setting, have basic conversations with colleagues in those languages.
You've already learned one language. You've already learned English. Or you've already learned Spanish if you're Spanish. So if you could do it for one language, take that from me, you can do it for another one too.
That you can do anything you want with languages. And like it's going to be an advantage to you in social situations, but in so many business situations, no matter what your career is.
We must be aware that there's only 6.1% of the world's population that speak English, so anything you have other than English will set you apart from so many people.